Bueno, ¿cómo están? Volvemos con Salo. Ya terminamos lo que fue Gringotts. Fue muy interesante. Muy interesante. Entonces vamos a... ya tenemos lo que es la ceremonia del sorteo. Entonces, que comience, perro. Que comience la ceremonia. A ver si carga. Eso. Qué belleza de castillo.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Feliz no sé.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Sí, de una. Acceptation, totalation, perration, la casa azulation.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Nos fue bien ahí.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
¿Qué oyes? ¿Qué oyes? Ahí se ven las dos torres, la de Gryffindor y la de Ravenclaw.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
O sea, dormimos de más. ¿Qué oyes? ¿Qué oyes? ¿Qué van a decir de nosotros? Montrose Magpies. O los Chutley Cannons. Aquí solo millos, lo que aquí solo millos. ¿Qué pasó ahí? Vamos a ver. ¿Qué será eso? Son camarotes. Muy Ravenclaw, eso lleno de libros. Ni berraca idea cómo es que hacen para subir. Yo me paré de acá, entonces me imagino que es la de abajo o la de arriba. I need to head to my common room. Sounds as thought. There are some voices coming from nearby. Perhaps I should follow them. tengo que subir.
All right. Deep breath.
This should be interesting.
Wow.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in
It's not right either.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Gracias. Gracias. Ah, este es el loco de las
All right.
estrellas.
Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes.
Listo.
Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
¿Cuál es nuestra primera clase? Bueno, nos falta un estudiante.
Just have to wait for the right moment. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Dragoncito.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Ay, que
New
belleza.
Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Listo, ya vamos. Yo quería leer el nombre. Ignatia Wildsmith. Rowena Ravenclaw, creo que es ella.
Revelio.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and
Solo un
not
poquito.
fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs. Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Imagínese
Here
llegar
you are.
al. Y hacer un examen. No.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Revelio.
This way.
¿Tan serio?
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Me voy bajando que no quiere correr. Professor. ¿Qué pasó ahí? Uy. Professor will give me something called a wizard's field guide. I shall follow her and see what she can teach me about it.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details
Revelio.
the field guide can provide?
Bueno. Entonces en el centro nos sale el nivel que estamos y el nivel de experiencia que nos dan. Bueno, que tenemos. Ahí pues sale que cuando uno lo llena es cuando ya queda uno su nivel bajo. Ah. Ok, entonces acá lo que dice prácticamente es lo siguiente. Si vieron la magia que hicimos de Rebellion y nos salen unas hojitas, esta toca cogerlas y cuando uno las vaya cogiendo uno va desbloqueando acá como unos premios. En este caso serían los lentes. Em, Estos son de... ¿cómo se llama esto? Se me olvida el nombre, chico. Estos son de... em, segundo. Bueno, entonces estos son para apariencia. Ya cuando saque algo para ponerse en la cara, uno le puede cambiar la apariencia a estas gafas o pues a lo que uno vaya sacando. Entonces vamos a ver qué más hay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Bueno, entonces ya aquí vamos a ver cómo les va. Pues sigamos a la profe.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
¿Ves? Ah. Son los Flue Flames. Los Flue Flames. ¿Listo? Ay, miren. Entonces aquí está el mapa. Vamos a dirigirnos acá. Un segundo. Entonces, aquí se habilitó y viajamos.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Tan bacano el dragón.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I think I'd have made an excellent.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Creo que sí,
We
pasó de
did take
todo.
a bit of a detour
Casi
on the way
morimos,
here.
perro.
Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Claro.
Speak of the
Paranoico.
devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Sí, necesitamos la varita.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Claro. No fue nada.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Listo. ¿Qué dice? This represents main quest. Ok, sí. Entonces los escuditos doraditos representan misiones principales. Cuando las completa, uno va sacando nuevas cosas en el juego. Y obviamente pues dan experiencia. Entonces hay unos... Eso nunca me pasó. Hay unos... cuando sale el escudito, el mismo escudito, pero con un candadito, es porque no completamos... o sea, nos falta alguna magia, algún spell. O el nivel no lo tenemos para poder hacer esa misión. Entonces... y necesitaríamos pues obviamente aprender los hechizos, esa es la palabra, o el hechizo necesario para poder hacer esa misión en específico. La única manera de conseguir esos hechizos es completando las asignaciones que nos mandó el profesor, los profesores, que también son misiones y esas dan también experiencia. Entonces vamos a hacer tracking a una de las misiones.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
Claro.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Listo. Entonces ya nos dan misión, toca ir a clase. Pero vamos a explorar por aquí un rato. Por aquí son algo. No son como los enanos. Mire.
The moth! I should have seen that.
Listo. Entonces aquí ya completamos una misión secundaria, nos dieron una experiencia. Vamos a ver si encontramos algo más de
Revelio.
Ok. Aquí lo que estoy haciendo es para ver si encontramos esas páginas que estábamos hablando. Si ustedes escuchan cuando cada vez que se hace eso, se escucha. Hola, va. Bien, bien. Se escucha una campanita. Ah, miren, aquí llegamos. Este es el fraile. ¿Este quién es? Gregory the Smarmy. With an ingredient in green, the plagues, the medieval wizardry, the Smarmy. They was famous for inventing berries and cautious unction. Unctuous unction. A potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Buenísimo. Ah, miren.
I can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
¿Qué más? No. Listo. Estas hojas también toca cogerlas, pero vamos a necesitar un hechizo distinto. Ese no lo tenemos en el momento. Pero bueno, ¿qué se hace? Entonces, vamos a ver. Ya en otro video les explico cómo se hace este de acá. Vamos a ver si aquí hay algo más. Que se me cae. Por enésima vez. Aquí también sale otra página, pero eso es con otro hechizo. Puede ser cualquiera de los hechizos que den fuego. La idea es encender esta canastica y nos dan una página. En Hogwarts hay 150 páginas. Entonces lo que hay es tiempo. Conseguimos las gafas. O sea, si aquí hay algo más, ¿no? Listo. Entonces vamos a ver acá. Nada. Bueno, y esa de ahí vamos a necesitar ya lo que es el conjuro del ojo mora. Pero pues eso es mucho más adelante cuando nos den las misiones de encontrar unas estatuas. Cuando encontremos ciertas estatuas nos dan el ojo mora 1, después 2 y después 3. Ya de 3 pues abre todo y es una berraquera. Vamos a subir acá. No sé si tú... Si escuchan la campanita, significa que hay una hoja cerca. Toca buscarla. Y ya la perdimos. Uy, pips. Acá. Aquí está al lado. Ah, está arriba. Qué bruto. Miren, les voy a enseñar.
Revelio.
Too afraid to fight, you scurvy cur?
Sir Callaghan.
I dare say you've heard of my proficiency.
Listo. ¿Qué hay otra? Acá. Espérese. No. Aquí adentro.
Revelio.
Mano, está por aquí. Wow. Uy, ¿qué es eso?
Revelio.
Bueno, acá no hay, pero al parecer arriba sí. Ya. Ya sé cómo llegar allá. ¿Qué hay algo más? No. Pues vamos a hacer eso, vamos a subir. Y ahorita nos vamos a nuestra primera clase. ¿Qué vamos a aprender? No tengo idea. Ay, subo un rato. Que acá queda la... Ay, perdóname.
Rebellion.
No dejo. Aritmancia. Ay, con un... Ah, vengan, miren, estas. Ay, ay. Estas estatuas. Demiguys. Estas. Toca recogerlas. Estas dan una. Esta es bolita. Y cuando uno las recoge, pues toca recoger ciertas para que a uno le den las mejoras, por decirlo así. De Alohomora. ¿Tú no estabas aquí antes? Qué miedo, mano. Y nada más. Ay, yo me quería lanzar. Ya. Listo. Entonces ya pasamos a Aritmancia. Vamos por acá. Aquí. Uy. Vamos a ver si primero al fondo hay algo. No estoy seguro. Sí, hay un cofre. Hay dos, pero uno es sospechoso. Entonces acá. Entonces vamos a abrir la otra puerta. La pintura. Bonito. Ah, mira, ahí está la pasamos justo al lado. Las puertas de Aritmancia. Eso es. Listo. Entonces estas puertas de Aritmancia vamos a revisar 15. Entonces 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Más 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dan 11. Entonces toca 11 da 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Entonces un búho. Siempre le digo búho. Y al otro lado es 13 y 0. Faltan 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. La araña de 5 patas. Listo. Ya quedó. Ay. Listo. Este nos da algo interesante. Oh. Entonces vamos a ponernos esto. Van a ver que cada vez que nosotros vamos consiguiendo ropa, va dando mejor cosas de magia, defensa y todo eso. Por ejemplo, estas no tienen nada de ese estándar, pero estas, si ustedes la ven, nos van a dar 2 de defensa. Entonces nos vamos a poner esta. ¿Qué ventajas tienen? Esos guantes me gustan. Que si ustedes ponen X, bueno, X es para comprar. Si ustedes le ponen, ¿cuál era? Ahí, me fui. Bueno, ya cuando ustedes se salen, aquí afuera donde sale ya el personaje, le ponen X para cambiar el aspecto. Y cada vez que van consiguiendo ropa nueva o van adquiriendo ropa nueva, ustedes vienen acá y le pueden poner la apariencia que ustedes quieran. Esa es una muy buena, esa es una ventaja. Nos vamos a dejar esos guantes que me gustan. Vamos a venir acá y nos vamos a poner. Entonces miren, este da 4. Y este da 4 también. Este es doradito. Ahora, no me gustan esas gafas. Entonces, X. Y puedo poner las apariencias que me gusten o que no se vea nada, pero aún así las tengo puestas. Y así se puede hacer con toda la ropa. Vamos a ver qué más hay por acá, que hemos sacado. Acá, miren, estos guantes. Estos guantes me gustan. Y acá estamos con estos otros guantes y estas gafas. Necesitamos 3 hojas más para desbloquear estos guantes. Y así vamos sacando todo. Acá nos muestra las misiones que tenemos, lo que hemos recogido, perdón, los papeles, documentos, hojas, animales o cosas, extractos de animales, todo para... Aquí nos muestra de todo, es una belleza. Miren, acá bajamos y nos muestra qué vestidos hemos sacado. Acá las páginas. Solamente hemos estado en Hogwarts, entonces no tengo que revisar el resto. Me faltó algo. Ah, sí, aquí. Conjuros. Entonces esto es cuando saquemos la habitación de los menesteres, que nosotros podemos hacerla, decorarla como se nos guste, como se nos parezca más bonito. Vamos sacando estos conjuros y estos conjuros pues podemos ir decorando, son cuadros, estatuas, sillas, mesas, un resto de cosas, y con esto pues uno los va decorando como uno quiera, es muy chévere. Axio, esta es la que toca, entonces vamos por la Charms Class. Listo. Entonces vamos a la clase de encantamientos. Ay, ¿por dónde era? Por allá.
Rebellion.
No hay más. Entonces vamos a ir a Axio. Axio nos ayuda a recoger esas hojas que están volando por ahí. ¿Vale? Entonces vamos rápido. Ese parece que inspeccionamos todo esto, entonces nos toca bajar, coger por aquí. Listo. No, solo el patio. Ya vengo. Vuelvo. Así todo mago. Fufu, I'm a magician. Ahora no me prende el control. Listo, Fufu Magician ya está aquí. Entonces, estamos que subimos a nivel 3. Somos unos cracks. Estamos a nada. Ahora van a preguntar, ¿cuál es el nivel máximo? El nivel máximo es 40. Listo, ya. Ojalá lo suban para uno sacar todo. Entonces, vamos a ir a clase de encantes. Qué belleza, ¿no? Vamos a venir por acá. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Pam pam para. Sigo comiendo pizza, me voy a transformar en tortuga ninja. Cosa, lo que se siente, tantos comentarios. Ahora sí. Entonces, estando acá, vamos a subir. Vamos de una de esa clase, de una, sin miedo. Y vamos a aprender el conjuro. ¿Me equivoqué de lugar? No me equivoqué de lugar.
Leave me be.
Más arriba entonces. Por ahí ¿quién está? Listo, comencemos clase, perro.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
No me
Have you
había dado
met
cuenta
Professor
eso.
Ronan yet?
Los protejo.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
¿Listos? Listo. Shh. Cracks. Hermione me queda en pañales.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Vea pues, vea pues.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it will fall, yes? Excellent control there. Very good. Happens to the best of us. That's it! Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. There we go.
Excellent.
Watch this. Phew. Brilliant. Be sharp. Yes!
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. There we go.
Very good.
Here we go. That is how it's done. Nicely done. Be sharp. Yes! Yes.
Two perfect rounds. You're a natural. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Pero lo repito, somos unos cracks. Está en nuestro ADN. Pongan al quien sea. Les
Class is
damos en la
dismissed.
mula
Gather your
como si
things
fuera-
on the way out.
Good game back there. I must
Gracias.
admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Eso sí es un viajecito, mamá.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Wow.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Wow.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Estoy de acuerdo. Pero que Raquel merece como petrificado. ¿Cómo será eso? ¿Solamente uno lo habla ya o...?
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Entonces, acuérdense que esos special assignments son, ¿cómo se puede decir? Pues son magias demás, son esas, esos pues, extra hechizos que uno aprende. No aprende todo, no es raquera. Vale, listo, ¿no? Entonces, ahorita vamos a dar así por hoy. Vamos a guardar y continuar después otro día. ¿Qué día? No se sabe. Pero vamos a continuar. Voy a dejarle el video o a subirlo a subir a YouTube. Acuérdense de darle like, seguirme y no olviden darle a la campanita para recibir las notificaciones de todos los videos que estamos subiendo. Subo guías, subo pues el gameplay del juego, en este pues del Hogwarts, y pues también de otros juegos. Ustedes verán todas las listas de reproducción que tengo, que están muy bienvenidos en ver. Y pues no olviden en dejarme sus comentarios en cualquier duda, inquietud o consejo que tengan. Con mucho gusto los recibo. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Hasta luego y gracias. Chao.